Hi YouTube, today I'm playing the Freshman Book 1 again in Choices. We're on Chapter 8, which is titled The Hunt. By the way, make sure you subscribe to see all the future Choices episodes too. After a short drive, the car comes to a stop, and Becca kills the engine. You hear her heels clicking over the asphalt as she walks around to the trunk. Up and Adam pledges, "Heck Week starts now." "Could someone please just take this bag off my head?" You feel someone grab your arm and haul you out of the trunk. The ground changes from asphalt to wet, dewy grass, and you struggle to keep your footing with zero visibility. Finally, a hand grips the top of the bag and roughly yanks it off your head. Where are we? I think we're still on campus. Obviously. Are you going to tell us what we're doing here? And why you felt it was necessary to kidnap us in the middle of the night? Speak when spoken to, pledge. Ooh, being in charge is fun. It's tradition. Kappa Phi Sigma has done things this way for generations. Now your first challenge as pledges will be to find the monogrammed cashmere sweater of our founding sister, Trixie Cartwright. May she rest in peace. She was everything a Kappa sister aspires to be. Poised, sophisticated, and unfailingly chic. So you want us to find some dead girl's sweater? This doesn't involve grave robbing, does it? Ew, no, she left her beloved sweater as an official Kappa Phi Sigma heirloom. You just need to follow the clues scattered around campus to find its resting place. The first team to return the sweater will move on in the pledge process. Everyone else will be eliminated. Ooh, a scavenger hunt. I call Abby and Cinnamon for my team. Very well, the first clue is, Becca unfurls a scroll tied with ribbon and reads it aloud. For early mornings or all-nighters, this is the home of wary writers. You have 2 hours to return the sweater to us at Kappa Phi Sigma House, starting now. As the other pledges split into teams and set off in opposite directions, you, Abby, and Caitlin put your heads together to puzzle out the clue. For early mornings or all-nighters, this is the home of wary writers. So somewhere writers hang out when they're tired. That must mean the cafe. Get it? When you're up late writing something, you need coffee. The next clue is at the cafe. Ooh, that makes total sense. Gotta get that caffeine boost. Nice one, Cinnamon. Let's go pay Brandon a visit. The three of you head to the cafe and push through the door. Brandon looks up as the bell jingles. Evening, ladies, looking for Zach? Huh? Is he here? Oh, hey guys, yeah, we agreed to study together, right? You're about to object, but Zach gives you a meaningful look. Right, let's do some studying. You and Abby grab seats with Zach while Caitlin snoops around, looking for the next clue. Zach, what's going on? Why are you here at 2 in the morning? I came here to talk to Brandon, but then I chickened out and said I came here to do some late-night studying. And if I leave, he'll know I was lying. Can you, help maintain my cover? I guess. Brandon walks over to your table to check on you, just as Caitlin comes back from the bathroom, shaking her head to say she couldn't find the clue. How's that studying going, Zach? Oh, it's going good. Learning a lot about volcanoes. Oh, I didn't know Hartfeld offered a volcano class. Yeah, it's an independent study type of thing. What's this music, Brandon? I like it. Oh, it's by this producer called Wizard Brain. I think he's actually doing a show in town soon. Oh, really? Zach likes music. Cinnamon? What? You do? Well, if you're finished studying, let me know. I've been looking for someone to go with. Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome. By the way, Caitlin. Caitlin looks up from surreptitiously searching the trash can. I'm not doing anything weird. If you're looking for the next clue, Madison came in here earlier and tried to hide something in the coffee beans. I went to see what it was after she left. Here. Brandon hands you a scroll tied up with ribbon, just like the one Becca read from before. Thanks, Brandon. All right, team. Let's see where we're going next. You untie the scroll and flatten it out on the table. Fear not that you've gone astray. The next clue is just a click away. What the heck is that supposed to mean? Sounds to me that the next clue is on the internet. Just on the internet? That's pretty big. Yeah, last time I checked, the internet was a pretty big place, Cinnamon. Good point. I think you're onto something though. They did say the next clue was only a click away, but I think it must be somewhere in the computer lab. Yeah, maybe somewhere on the computers or something. Well, that's pretty much what I meant, but okay. Okay, dork, whatever you say. You arrive at the campus computer lab to find Tyler and some of his gamer friends seated at a cluster of computers, their screens glowing with digital warfare. Hey guys, mind if we interrupt? We're in the last round of our platinum qualifying match, so yeah, we mind. Sorry about him, Cinnamon. We'll be done in a sec. Oh, this new guy, his name is Edgar. Does anyone have eyes on the enemy? They took out my scanner. I'm totally blind here. I'm watching the stairwell. No movement. Oh, they're taking the control point. I need backup in here. Ooh, this is a new girl too. Layla. I got you. On Layla's screen, a squad of space marines disintegrates in a hail of laser fire. Layla grins and cracks her knuckles as the scoreboard flashes victory. Good game. Platinum, baby. The trip man can't be stopped. Dang, Layla. No mercy. You destroyed those guys. Hey, you provide the distraction. We make a good team. Layla gives Tyler a playful punch on the shoulder, and he looks up to meet Abby's gaze. Yeah, good team, yeah. Well, anyway, we're doing a scavenger hunt to get into Kappa Phi Sigma, and we think the next clue's in here. Maybe I'll on the computers. Have you guys seen anything? I found a file called kps.txt that definitely wasn't here yesterday. KPS, Kappa Phi Sigma. That must be it. What's it say? Opening now. Oh, weird. It's some kind of rhyming couplet. Man, when does this turn into a poetry jam? I'm outie. Go ahead and read the clue, Cinnamon. The final clue is close at hand in the desk of a Melville fan. While Melville must refer to Herman Melville, maybe it's in a literature professor's office. Professor Vasquez is the head of the literature department. The clue must be in his desk. Nice solve, Tyler. You're like so smart. Abby makes a gagging noise as Layla stares adoringly at Tyler. Caitlin gives you a sly look and leans over to whisper to you. That Layla girl's all over Tyler. Once we leave, she'll have plenty of opportunities to get her claws in him. We should invite him along so he can spend time with Abby instead. Hey, Tyler. See you back at the suit. Oh, okay. The three of you step out of the computer lab and Caitlin rolls on you. Cinnamon, I said we should invite Tyler along, not totally ice him out. I don't know, doesn't that kind of feel like cheating? We're supposed to find the clues ourselves. Oh, you and your rigid moral code. Forget him, he's clearly having plenty of fun with that awful Layla. Do I detect a hint of jealousy, Abby? No! You step into Professor Vasquez's darkened office and head for the big mahogany desk at the far end of the room. Why is it so messy in here? Couldn't he get you and James to tidy the place up or something? Oh, don't give him any ideas. You're about to pull open the desk top drawer when you notice a crumpled piece of paper on the floor near the trash can. Huh? You pick up the paper and uncrumple it, and the heading at the top catches your eye. Dearest Gabriella. Ooh, Gabriella. Cool name. An old flame, perhaps? You read through the text of the letter, and your breath catches in your throat. Not an old flame. I think Gabriella is his daughter. I know I wasn't the best forward to you, but none of us can know how much time we have left on this planet. When you're ready to forgive me, I'd like to be part of your life again. Wow, that was intense. He didn't send it? I guess not. I wonder why she... Just then you hear the shuffling of footsteps in the hall outside. Your eyes go wide. Shh! Vasquez. You duck behind the desk as the doorknob turns. Peering out from around the corner, you see James silhouetted in the light from the hall. Hello, is someone there? You sheepishly come out from behind Vasquez's desk. Just the night crew. Hey, James. What are you guys doing here so late? Scavenger hunt for Kappa Phi Sigma. Any chance you could not tell Vasquez we snuck in here after dark? Your secret's safe with me. Thanks, James, I'll see if I can make it up to you sometime. Oh yeah, and how are you going to do that? You'll just have to wait and see. I guess I can try being patient. So what are you doing here at this time of night? I left the script for my play here and wanted to get some work in. Isn't it a little late for writing? No such thing, Cinnamon. Right, I forgot who I was talking to. Well, get a room already, you two. Caitlin! Sorry about her, she's incorrigible. You blush as James grins sheepishly at you. Well, I guess I'll let you focus on writing. Much appreciated. See you around, Cinnamon. After James leaves, you and your friends quickly rifle for the drawers and find the final clue tucked inside the front corner of a Moby Dick first edition. The end is near. You're closing in. The sweater is on a mannequin. The sweater is on a mannequin. They really got lazy with that one. Do we have to go looking for mannequins when it's this dark? They're so creepy. I don't think we really have a choice at this point. We should look for it at the campus fashion design studio. That's the only place they'd be. Makes sense to me. Let's go see if the studio's unlocked. Okay, but I'm gonna wait outside while you willingly step into its lair. Suit yourself. A short while later, you find the mannequin wearing a monogrammed sweater with the initials TC. Trixie Cartwright's sweater. It's even pinker than I imagined. Let's get it back to its rightful home. The three of you arrive at the Kappa Phi Sigma sorority house, Trixie Cartwright's sweater in tow. Bella and Madison welcome you in, and the other sorority sisters clap politely. Well done, I was hoping it'd be you three. You were? I'm trying to be nice, Cinnamon. Don't test my patience. Right, sorry. Madison, would you be a dear and text the other pledges? Let them know we won't be requiring their presence at the rest of the evening's activities. I'd be happy to. They're all just disqualified? They didn't bring me the sweater, did they? Rules are rules. Now Madison will let the other girls down easy, or harshly, I don't really care. And in the meantime, I'll give the three of you another opportunity to impress me. Oh, wasn't that what the sweater was for? No, the sweater kept you in the running. Congratulations. This is your chance to really shine on a personal level. I assume you ladies are all familiar with the term prank call. Well, yeah, but I don't really get what this has to do with. It's a time-honored Kappa Phi tradition. It shows that you can handle pressure. It shows your creative flexibility. And it sounds like a good chance to try out that Russian accent I've been working on. It's really fun. I still do it when I need to relax sometimes. Madison calls. Oh, sorry. Madison wanders away with her phone in hand, and Becca turns back to you all with a mischievous grin. What do you say, my little pledgelings? I'm a little nervous, but college is about new experiences, right? It could be fun. It'll totally be fun. Killing straightens up and arches an eyebrow, putting on a pretty terrible Russian accent. Are you two ready to see the master work? Cinnamon, a goody two-shoes like you should welcome an opportunity like this, though I totally understand if it's too much for you. Becca, thanks but no thanks. I'm not getting in trouble just because you told me to. We already got you the sweater. If that's not good enough for you, then too bad. I'm not at your beck and call. Fine, you did get the sweater, but don't think I'm impressed with your attitude. Now on to our final event of the evening. There's more? I assume you girls are familiar with the game Truth or Dare? Yes, I'm so down. Seriously? Well, obviously my Truth or Truth game was genius, but that doesn't mean I don't love a good dare. Never change, Caitlin. Never change. Soon, you, Abby, and Caitlin are lounging on soft pink pillows, enjoying glasses of red wine with the sisters of Kappa Phi Sigma. Candles flicker on the coffee table as Becca goes over the rules. As you all know, the rules are simple. You can choose Truth or Dare, but there's no backing out once you've chosen. And it goes without saying that the sisters of Kappa Phi will not be answering any truths or performing any dares. This game is purely for our amusement pledges. What? That's so unfair. Sorry, Abby. That's what it means to be a pledge. Let's start with Cinnamon. Okay, Truth. Okay, got one. How do you feel about Becca stealing Chris right out from under you? Because, I'd be pretty sad. That's how you're going to start? It's not like Becca and Chris are even a real couple. Just give me a few more weeks and I'll fix that. I guess it makes things awkward. You don't have to answer, Cinnamon. No, it's fine. I can answer. I kind of just feel bad for Becca. I mean, you barely even know Chris. You just stole him from me to prove you could. If that's what it takes for you to feel good about yourself, then I don't know. I just wouldn't want to be you. Okay, you're way ahead of line now. I have plenty of reason to. Cinnamon was just joking, right, Cinnamon? Maybe it should be someone else's turn now. Becca takes a deep breath and regains her composure. Good idea. We're all adults here after all. Let's keep this civil. Works for me. The next few rounds pass in a roll of spilled secrets and embarrassing dares. Okay, Abby, I dare you to drink 5 spoonfuls of hot sauce. No water breaks. Ooh, good one. What? No water breaks? Can't we talk about this? Nope, sorry. 3 spoonfuls later. Oh my god, it tastes like actual fire. You're almost there, Abby. Just a few more. Soon it's Caitlin's turn. She refills her glass of wine while Becca thinks of a good dare. Okay, Caitlin, let's make things interesting. I'm going to choose any girl in the room. Caitlin shoots a mischievous glance at you across the room, grinning excitedly. Already chosen. And kiss her. Wait, what? Oh, you are bad, Becca. I love it. So, are you okay with this? Sure. Rules are rules, right? Right. Caitlin goes over to your pillow and sits in front of you with her legs tucked under her. Okay, close your eyes, I guess. Or keep them open. Up to you. It's just a kiss, Caitlin. Don't be so nervous. Okay, sorry. Caitlin's in, her face tilted slightly to one side, and kisses you gently on the lips. Ooh, get it, girl. Now that is how you play Truth or Dare. Caitlin pulls away, a furious blush spreading over her cheeks. She bites her lip nervously. Wow, that was definitely a good dare. Oh yeah, it was. Really good dare. So who's next? You know what? Let's let Caitlin ask Cinnamon anything she wants. What do you think, Madison? I love it. Okay, Cinnamon. How do you really feel about James? Do you like him? What, James Ashton? That hot rich guy? James and Cinnamon are just co-workers, supposedly. Oh yeah, right? You don't stay just co-workers when your co-worker looks that good. Honestly, he's definitely hot. Oh, so you do like him? What's not to like? I don't know. He's cool, I guess. Huh? Just a week ago, you were practically begging me to date him. Was I? I guess maybe I changed my mind. You know, it's interesting you bring up James, since he is an upperclassman. What's that got to do with anything? Well, Pledges, I was saving this reveal for after a little sleepover, but I may as well tell you now. The final challenge that will decide whether you're worthy of being a Kappa Phi Sigma is finding an upperclassman to bring you to our sorority ball tomorrow evening. And in your case, Cinnamon, it sounds like the upperclassman will specifically have to be James Ashton. What? You heard her. Show up at tomorrow's ball with James Ashton on your arm, or not at all. Okay, we just finished chapter 8. Maybe we should... Well, actually, not maybe. You guys should definitely subscribe so you can see what happens in chapter 9. Bye, guys.